Elon Musk. Y'all, he didn't even like Elon Musk, and Elon Musk did not like him. But now they friends. Now he's about to be in the cabinet. And I do want to read about Elon Musk. Hold up. There's so many wayward white people that have paid in head and money in order to get in these seats. We're not even gonna get into we gonna get into Vince McMahon's wife, because girl, that lady that lady could barely control her household. That, you know, she looked like she was controlling shit, but if you was really controlling shit, can you explain to me why your kids hate your husband? Bitch, your kids hate your husband. That's what I have noticed. Your kids can't stand that nigga. So he must have been doing something wrong. And you was there right along with him, blurring the lines of truth and lie, of fiction and nonfiction.
Is a weird loser, but is he a scam? Find out on my recurring segment. Is it a scam? Yep. He's been around Silicon Valley for a long time, first being fired as the CEO of Xbank and then being kicked out as the CEO of PayPal. But he's most known for founding Tesla. And by founding, I mean not founding, investing, kicking out the founders, and then later making a large settlement that allowed him to claim he was the founder. But his true passions are saying things out loud that aren't true and making predictions that don't happen. In 2011, he said we'd be to Mars in 10 years. Then in 2017, he said we'd be there by 2022. He's constantly claimed that we were moments away from full self-driving cars. He also said that by 2020, if you buy a Tesla, it will be able to work during the day without your help as a robo-taxi, going so far as to showing a completely fake app. In 2014, he promised that your car would be able to swap its battery within minutes so that he could get a bunch of government subsidies, numerous tunnel projects, and then ghosted all of the cities he was working with. The only tunnel he did build was in Las Vegas, which he said would be fully autonomous, but instead is just a guy in a car will drive you very slowly in traffic. He also later admitted that he made up the Hyperloop promise just to get California to stop working on high-speed rail. He promised that COVID would be over by April 2020, that Twitter would have 1 billion monthly users by 2023, that Starlink speeds would double by 2021, that solar tiles would be available at some point, and he personally promised to fix the Flint water crisis. But did he do that? Nope. And I know it's possible that he's not actually lying about all of these things. He's just a dumb person. So he's a fake founder who either lies about everything or doesn't understand any of the projects he's working on. But is he a scam? Yep. Elon Musk is a weird loser, but is he a scam?
So yes, Elon Musk is a scam. Okay. So essentially this is what I found. I want to see if this helps us understand a little bit more. Trump's field trip with Muskie on Tuesday to marvel at the billionaire SpaceX launch in Texas was just the latest display. Trump brought an entourage of aides and lawmakers, including Senator Bill Haggerty, a top contender for Treasury Secretary, to the launch. The president-elect was warmly greeted with a hug from Muskie and a show and tell of his space base. Okay, we're showing dicks. The incoming president and the world's richest man have remained seemingly inseparable over the last 2 weeks, as Musk has sat in on calls with world leaders, joined Trump and his family members for meals, and was ever present as the president-elect charts out his second administration. Still, there are indications that Musk's influence on Trump's decision-making process extends only so far. Musk has publicly advocated for both personnel and Senate leadership picks that didn't materialize, while straying from the established talking points of Trump and his staff. Among Musk's defeats, pushing for Senator Rick Scott for majority leader, it went to Senator John Thune after Trump declined to get involved, and touting Howard Lutnick for Treasury Secretary, only to watch Trump appoint his transition head to lead the Commerce Department instead. Musk was especially vocal about Lutnick announcing his support in a post on X to his millions of followers. Trump was apparently unmoved, as Lutnick ended up with an administration job different than what he lobbied for. At the same time, Trump's selection of Brenda Carr as Federal Communications Commission chair this week had Musk's fingerprints on it. Carr's advocacy has lined up closely with Musk's interests throughout 2024, and the two have amplified each other on social media. He's now poised to shape key parts of Trump's administration policy and in ways that stand to benefit Musk businesses, like the satellite broadband service Starlink, which could be in line for more subsidies and contracts. The push and pull is all part of what's shaping up as perhaps the most important friendship in America. Trump is clearly enamored. He has called Musk a genius while listening to ideas and suggestions shared by the quirky Tesla and SpaceX owner. And Muskie, who dubbed himself Trump's first buddy, has been particularly captivated by the process of standing up a new White House. He has approached the transition process like a scientist, according to a person close to the former president, picking apart problems and carefully observing as MAGA scenes unfold, like his first UFC fight last weekend. In the process, he has won over not only Trump, but some of his top allies on the flight to the UFC match. Musk spoke at length with Donald Trump Jr. and other guests about his different ideas. And I quote, I got off the plane and I was like, I wish we were going 20 times further. Trump Jr. gushed to Charlie Kirk. I wish we were there for 20 hours because it was one of the most fascinating conversations I've ever had. The level of genius, you can't even comprehend it. You throw out questions and I just want to listen. But while aides and advisors have complained to the press that Muskie is still around and butting into transition decisions, Trump and his family haven't appeared to care. So far, Trump, who enjoys surrounding himself with an eclectic array of celebrities and business titans at his club, has tolerated behavior from Musk that might have grated him with others. Elon Musk and President Trump are great friends and brilliant leaders working together to make America great again. Elon Musk is a once in a generation businessman, and our federal bureaucracy will certainly benefit from his ideas and efficiency, said Carolyn Levitt, Trump Vance transition spokesperson. In the last week alone, Musk and Trump have met up in Texas, where a Tesla Cybertruck joined Trump's motorcade, traveled together to Washington, D.C. to address GOP lawmakers, chowed down on McDonald's in the early hours of the morning, attended a professional fight, and sang together in front of all of Trump's friends at Mar-a-Lago. On election night, Musk and his young son named X joined the Trump family photo at the urging of Trump and Trump's granddaughter in the days after said that Musk had achieved uncle status. Y'all, this is very dangerous. And I feel like this is primarily dangerous because Elon Musk is in a lot of lawsuits, I believe, when it comes to labor, when it comes to how he pays people, when it comes to the rights he wants the people that work for him to have, people who have accused him of racism at Tesla, like a lot of shit like that. So I believe a lot of his initiatives are basically to help him get out of checks and balances, to get him out of these discriminatory lawsuits. That's why Trump is going after DEI initiatives and all of that type of shit. It's sending a message that anybody who thinks they're going to sue a white corporation for discrimination, no, not only may you lose because we're going to stack the judges, but then we're going to make you pay for suing us. I don't know if y'all picked that up. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really bad. Like, to me, it's crazy how the labor unions back Trump, because it's very obvious that he's not for labor unions, and neither is not any of the corporations. People that run corporations, y'all, that run big business, they are anti-labor. Like, labor unions that make sure that the laborers, the people that are working, have rights and are not just, basically being rammed in the ass by their employers. Yeah, these people are against that. So girl, some things I just never understand. But yeah, we're going to see. This is just a little bit from an article in Politico about how close Donald and Elon are getting and how he's influencing but not influencing his decisions. Either way, y'all got to know that Elon Musk is over there sucking Trump's dick so that he can not only gather more power, but also so that he can basically fuck over his employees. But this what y'all be voting for. So, I think y'all will be okay. This is the type of stuff that y'all vote for. So I'm sure y'all will be fine. All of y'all that voted for him and, think that was a good idea.